And we are live. Good evening, everyone. Or should I say good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on where you're tuning in from. My name is Nipun Sharma, and this is an emergency stream. I was not meant to go live until 9:30 p.m. for the podcast. But yeah, we are live for the Chelsea versus Crystal Palace preview, also known as Charity FC versus Charity FC. And today we are joined by South London's very own Richard from Eagle Eyed Ball. How are you doing?
I don't know how I'm feeling at the moment.
You and me both.
In all honesty, Nip, no one will lie. It was nice to be able to sit down today, watch some football, and not worry about my team.
Same here.
And so, but thank you for obviously this very impromptu stream, and thank you for inviting me on again.
No problem. So, what have you got to say about your season so far?
It's been terrible.
Can't be much worse than mine. Let's be real.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I guess the only difference between our season and your season is you've spent a lot of money. We haven't. And to be fair, you have got like 12 injuries as well. So it's not been the best. You haven't had the best of luck, I would say. But for us, it's so weird. I don't think we've had a good season, but yet we're on 22 points, which is not too bad, like considering, like any other time we would be thinking, oh, that's not too bad. But I think just because of the circumstance of how everything's gone and some of the games we've lost, we're just thinking we could have had more points. I think we could easily have been around the 27, 28, maybe 30 mark,
And it's not about you losing the games. It's the manner in which you lose them.
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
It's okay, like you fight and you do this, and it's the fact that the players just give up. Like no trying. Like at least try. I mean, like say if you're facing a Man City or this season and Arsenal, and you try your best to beat them, and you still don't, at least you tried. And you gave it your all.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that's been the most disappointing aspect from a Palace point of view. Like, we're not ever saying, "Oh, we must be winning this game and that." Obviously, some games we should be looking at. Yeah, we should be and we shouldn't. But the games that we like, when I look at the Tottenham game, I was there at Selhurst Park, and first off, we were good. We were good. Shaky start.
Antonio Conte must have put a rocket up the players' backsides at half time.
I think so. But not only that, like, and fair play to him if he did that, but like there were warning signs from their fullbacks in the first half, and then they scored from across, which was kind of our problem all game, and then we just capitulated, and that's the issue. Like, I don't feel like there's something fundamentally wrong with our club when we concede a goal. Like it's like the end of the world sort of thing. Up until that moment, we do give a bit of fight, we do battle, but once we've conceded, it's a big problem, and it's something that Vieira really needs to fix.
I'm surprised he hasn't done it already, given the fact that as a player he's been in those sort of mentality winning teams, like going invincible with them lot in 2003. Winning countless numbers of trophies, being in countless numbers of finals for both club and country. I'm surprised that he hasn't done it already.
Obviously, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes and such, but as much as he may be doing that verbally and on the training field, it means nothing until you step out on the chalk. Step over the chalk on the pitch, and it's definitely, like I said, it's something that we need to really improve on. Because last season we were giving every team we played against a real good go, a real good fight and stuff. I know, and trust me when I say this, I don't think we'll fully back in the summer. You know, we brought in Chet Decore, first team player. He's come in, he's been brilliant for us. We brought in Chris Richards. We haven't seen him much of him. He's a few injury niggles and so on and so forth. But then apart from that, the players we brought in were always for the future, like playing under 23s football, sending them out on loan and such. So it's, like I said, it's just really disappointing, you know, regarding like the manner in which we just capitulate in games. And but also like I said, in my opinion, I think our squad's so light. It is very light. You know.
Thunder Road has a question for you, Rich. Do you think Vieira will finally drop your compatriot and start Elise and Hughes instead?
Honestly, that's the kind of starting line that we tend to hope for. Hughes and Decore in the middle of the park. Elise on the right hand side, Eze in the 10, Zaha left, and Edouard up top.
I'm surprised Elise was left out of Didier Deschamps' squad in Qatar.
He's not ready yet. He's not ready yet. He will be in the near future, 100%, but he's just not ready yet.
Do you see him as a future France international?
Yeah, I do. I think he just needs to work on his output a bit more.
Who do you see him displacing? Like, for example, they have even Saint-Maximin is quality. They have Mbappe, Dembele, Griezmann, and
it's all to do with squad depth with the national team, and like France can field like 4 different sides. So, you know, but obviously going back to this question, honestly, I it's a weird one with Ayew because you know what, like our fan base, whenever they see his name on the team sheet, they go mad. Like, oh my gosh, he's playing, but he tends to work hardest for us. You know, going forward, he's not the greatest, but what he does do is he puts in a shift. Now against teams like the Chelseas and stuff, you kind of need that one player who's just going to do the hard running for you. You know, against the bigger sides, and so for a game like Chelsea, I wouldn't mind. However, seeing how you're playing at the moment, I would rather us not start him, start Hughes, start Elise, go for it from the get-go. If we're losing that manner by going for it, cool. Listen, we went for it. We tried. But if we end up losing because we've sat back, that would just be frustrating.
Yeah. So, what are your... Well, obviously, our injuries are endless, so we could field an entire squad with that. But, like, what are the situation on your injuries? Fully fit, or you still have some doubts?
What injury? Oh, well, Nathan Ferguson's forever injured. Who else? Tariq Mitchell's back, which is a
Nathan Ferguson.
Yeah, he's one of our right backs. We bought him a couple of seasons back, but he's just always been.
Nathan Warnock will probably do a better job at right back than Nathan Ferguson.
He'll agree to that as well, to be fair. Other than that, it's just James McArthur. So yeah, we should have a fully full squad, to be fair. You know,
big up Daniel, big up Thunder Road, big up Richard, all in the comments. If you haven't already, go comment, like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff if you haven't already. We have to be on the road to 10K. We have to be on the road to 10K ASAP. That's the aim by April.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm stuck on 724. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my channel into the WhatsApp group and then see how much you can get from, how much you'll share from there.
Yeah, why not?
So, are you confident going into this game, given the fact that... What do you mean? Why? We're in shit form. We're in poor form. It's the perfect time to play us, Richard. And you're not confident.
Nathan, I said this to you before we went live. Have you not seen us?
We're equally as shit.
Listen. We we released an advert. I put it on Twitter. We did it on our show as well. We created our own little mini advert. If you haven't scored in 567 days, come and play Charity Professional Football Club. Because that's what we'll do. Havertz will score. Or Mason Mount will score. Someone that's had a terrible run of form, they're scoring tomorrow. That's our club at the moment. We're the gift that keeps on giving.
That's all right? That's us as well, Richard. That's us as well. Do you not get it?
What? 0-0 draw.
Mirror FC.
It'll be 0-0 or 4-4.
0-0 4. Yeah, it'll either be that or a very high scoring draw. Oh my God. And tomorrow we have, and next week, Chelsea also have another game just like this one against Liverpool. Like, we can't defend to save our lives. They can't score to save their lives.
We're the same.
Look, anyone who's coming, look, there's one thing I will not do on this channel is rant. So if anyone's here to see me angry about Chelsea, you might as well go somewhere else, because all I'm doing is I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at Chelsea's downfall, obviously, but if you don't laugh, what will you do? You know what I'm trying to say, Richard?
Yeah, I get it. Oh man. We can't defend either. And plus, we've got a goalkeeper who wants to assist their opposition and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw that FA Cup game.
Vicente Guaita.
Yeah, did you see his howlers against Southampton?
Why doesn't Vieira grow some muscle, drop him, and start Sam Johnston instead?
That's another thing that we're hoping for, but. You know what? VG's he's had a decent season, to be fair to him. Obviously, the last 2 games.
Yeah, those last 2 games don't help you, though.
They haven't helped. But, yeah, I'd like to see Sam Johnston start, to be fair. And such. Yeah.
Yeah, and about this Mudryk guy, I did not want him. What we need is a midfielder. I don't want any more attackers. We have João Felix. Sign him on a permanent in the summer. Diego Simeone ain't going nowhere.
He signed on a 6-month loan, yeah, and now he's only got a 5-month loan.
You know what? How crazy this is. João Felix has basically dug his own grave. He arrogantly signed a contract extension at the Atletico Madrid after seeing that Diego Simeone might not be there in the summer. He signed an extension with them before leaving for Chelsea on loan, hoping Simeone won't be there when he goes back. Not only he will be there, but they're looking at getting Memphis Depay from Barcelona to replace him. Simeone has a replacement for him.
That says it all.
João Felix has mudded himself so badly by signing that extension.
But why do you not want Mudryk, out of curiosity? Apart from him being a midfielder. Not being a midfielder, sorry.
We have too many attackers already, Richard.
But you've got a long injury list as well.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But the thing is, if he continues starting for us, he will get comfortable. And when the better, more experienced wingers come back, he'll throw up a fuss.
Fair enough. Listen, I don't ever feel sorry for your club. Like, you can still throw millions of pounds or euros at it, whilst little poor Palace, we're struggling to get loans in at the moment.
Look, I'm not going to feel sorry for your club either. So we don't need your pity. we all we can do is laugh at our own clubs at this moment in time.
Absolutely.
But yeah, one thing. Look, I'll be real with you. If we lose tomorrow, But if Tottenham win the North London derby, I will forget all about that loss. It would have been a perfect weekend if Man United had lost the derby as well.
But yeah,
I have a question for you. Do you ever see Patrick Vieira succeeding Mikel Arteta at Arsenal, and in the long run possibly succeeding by then Zinedine Zidane as France manager?
Nah, he won't ever get a French job.
Why not?
I think he's still. I mean, it'll take a lot because I think he's still quite tactically naive at times. As much as he's done a great job for us, but was succeeding Arteta. Now, had Arsenal had a season like they did last year, where they finished in around the 7th, 8th place, but he might have been tempted. He might have been tempted.
Daniel, do you want to join? I'll send you the link.
I'm Vieira in, by the way. I need to see. Yeah. He needs to get backed.
And I'm Potter in as well. Anyone who's Potter out at this moment in time needs a slapping, honestly.
Yeah, but your gaffer's a bit nuts, though. I mean, your owner. Like he seems a bit nuts. So I won't be surprised if he ends up just sacking him.
Now, look, there so many articles have come out saying that Potter ain't going nowhere, and there's the new. We're trying to end that player power thing at Chelsea.
Fair enough. What's your thoughts on Mason Mount, by the way?
Dog shit. Does not deserve £300,000 a week. Yeah, he doesn't even deserve £300 a week.
Has he got that new contract now?
No. And the sooner... Paste. Right. Daniel, I've sent you the link if you want to join. Okay, Daniel's joining. So, I wasn't getting anything like. Look, I'm one of those people who says, who doesn't ask for sympathy or anything. Like, but I also want to say that we're not fully in the trenches. It's a process. We had to suffer for 3 years. Sorry, Arsenal had to suffer for 3 years. Look at where they are now. Look, I'm going to just say trust the process. And if it doesn't bang in the 3rd year, get rid.
I think that's fair. I think every manager needs about 2 to 3 years. You know,
the hiring. I think what Todd Boehly is doing is very good. I don't think the thing is he's getting rid of that Abramovich siding with players thing. I think he's one of those owners that will side with the manager over the players. So from what I see, Potter ain't going nowhere, and I see a huge squad clear out in the summer.
Fair dues.
And I also see Mason Mount. I see him getting a new contract, but not £300,000 a week. But it would be just like Chelsea for us to reject him, giving him a contract extension and £300,000 a week, and Bayern come in saying, "Hey, we need a replacement for Muller. Would you mind giving us minerals?" And then he goes to the Bundesliga and then just rips. It would be the most Chelsea thing ever.
It will be. It will be.
But what's the like? It's like we become the butt of selling players too fast. What's the thing? Has Palace ever done anything that says, "Oh, it's a Palace thing" and all that?
Yeah, making players that don't score in a million minutes score goals. That's the Palace thing. No, apart from that, like I'll say over the last couple of years, we've really kind of rebranded in a sense. There's a lot more trust in the youth. We built the academy, which I think is brilliant.
Potter's doing that as well, by the way, bringing in Lewis Hall and Carney Chuk. Oh, God, it's a Nigerian name, so I don't want to butcher it. So I'm just going to say Chuck.
Yeah, exactly that. So it's just kind of like, obviously, they're going to take a bit of time. Nick may need a couple of years, get that experience up and such, but we still need a bit of experience now, and that's the worry. It's about getting that balance right between youth and experience. If you go too far youth, looking at our fixture running, it's terrible. Like we've got the next 7 games are, in fact, up until April 1st when we played, it's April 1st, but when we play Leicester, the running includes Chelsea, Newcastle, Man United twice, Liverpool, Brighton, Man City, Arsenal.
Liverpool. Liverpool. You'll beat Liverpool.
No, but like I said to you, like we're not in the best of forms at the moment ourselves.
And have you seen Liverpool?
Yeah, no, exactly that. But Liverpool obviously have a bigger and better squad than we have, so this will play its factor as well. So
that's the same squad lost to Nottingham Forest, Richard.
Yeah, so did we. We lost to them as well.
Okay, Chukwuemeka. Yeah, I just don't like saying it in a way. Then I feel like, oh, I butchered it, and then all the Nigerians come after me and say, "Why do you not say it properly?" and all that. So yeah. I really wanted to do this preview face to face. I even showed you on that, in that I had a ring light and everything.
Yeah, it would have been very difficult. I've had such a busy day. Very busy day.
Yeah. Maybe some other time.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's something that we could look at in the future.
Maybe for the, per se, the return leg, when we play you guys at Selhurst Park, maybe we can do it in the fan zone.
You've played us at Selhurst Park already this season, Nippon.
Have we?
Gallagher scored in the last minute.
Was he shameless or did he do this?
Yeah, he did put his hand up. I'm surprised you didn't remember that game. It's a game where we deserve something from that game as well, to be honest. It was so
when did your bad form start?
Good question.
Big up yourself, Daniel.
Just before the World. What up, Daniel?
Right, guys. How's everything? The weekend's all right so far. Apart from seeing our teams play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, look, it's Charity FC versus Charity FC, Daniel. Put it that way.
Charity Professional Football Club. Yeah. We don't forget the P in it. When did our bad run start? See, we were quite fortunate in that games like against Wolves and against Leeds where we had a bit of the rub of the green and we went on to win those games. I think it went really pear-shaped. Not Forest. What was the game before Forest?
Before
maybe,
Forest.
Who did we have before Forest?
So, yeah, well, Richard's checking that, Daniel. It's been a minute.
Oh, yeah. You know, work nights and stuff in it, so.
Yeah. You know, I might have started Liverpool's downfall. I might have been responsible for it.
Why?
Because my cousin is a Liverpool fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought her a Liverpool jersey, all personalised with her name on it, for her birthday. And the moment she received it, Liverpool started playing shit.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we had a Carabao Cup game against Newcastle, where we, in all honesty, I'm surprised we even took that to penalties. I don't think we played well. And then we had Forest in the league, and we missed a penalty in that and lost that 1-0. And yeah, it's just been like, because obviously we had the World Cup, and since the World Cup we've come back and we've been bad. We've been bad.
Yeah, look, I'm going to show this through my audio avatar, that so-called cursed jersey I bought for my.
How are you feeling about the game, Daniel?
We can't score for Toffee apart from a tap in.
That'll change tomorrow. Next.
Oh, we made Nottingham Forest look good, so.
So did we.
You see?
Yeah, it's not looking good at all.
I'll take a 1-0, an own goal.
I'll tell you, I think the Mudryk signing's confirmed now, isn't it?
Yeah, Fab's confirmed it. Here we go.
What's happened with Enzo Fernandez, by the way?
They want all the money up front straight away. They want the whole release clause. But originally they didn't only want parts of it.
Right. I'll have to look, I'm going to show it. Share screen. So yeah, this is the so-called cursed jersey. Here we go. So the moment my cousin received that, Liverpool's bad form began.
The cursed shirt. That's a new one.
So yeah, a lot of Liverpool fans started cussing me, saying, do not send her any more birthday gifts. But then on the other hand, all the Man United fans will say, yeah, just keep buying her more merch.
And what are you going to do then?
Not sure. So, big up to Nathan. He says big up Nippon and Rich. And obviously, I'm assuming he said that before Daniel came in. Charity Professional Football Club will drop 3. I don't know what he means by that.
That's Crystal Palace's initials, isn't it?
Yeah, he's one of us. He's one of us. Well, yeah.
Forest, Tottenham. Wow. That is a mad string of results. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's been bad. And the only win we've got from that is Bournemouth away.
Wow. So now we play each other. It's Charity FC versus Charity FC.
It's a perfect chance to catch up with Liverpool as well, even though we're going to play them next week.
Oh, God. That is going to be the biggest mid-off of the century, Daniel. El Bantari. Who? Yay! Yay! Finally! Some happiness.
There's some decent football.
So, what are your thoughts on Todd Bowley pulling out of the, not offering enough for Enzo?
It's a lot of money for one player. who's only had a good World Cup. I know we've done the same thing with with Thingy. But apparently this is a Potter signing.
Exactly, Nathan. I don't know if you're talking about this game or Chelsea versus Liverpool.
It's probably talking
Yeah.
about our game.
Yeah, shit versus shit. So yeah. Now I usually ask this to every guest. Who your like who you would put in your starting 11 if you were the gaff, and who you think your manager will choose.
All right, the starting lineup I would like to see. Wait, did Nate get in trouble?
Hey Nathan, Nathan, do you want to hop on? Do you want to hop on, Nathan? That way we'll have a balanced playing field.
I didn't know you could have a Nightbot on YouTube. You can't spam emojis. That's actually quite funny. But I would like personally to see Sam Johnston in goal, Nathaniel Klein right back, Anderson and Gay centre back, left back Mitchell, Decorian who's in a double pivot with Eze in the 10, Elise on the right, Sarr on the left, and Edouard up top. What I think we will see, I actually think we're going to see a change in formation. I've been thinking about this.
But the same players?
Similar-ish. I think we're actually going to go Gaeta in goal. I think we'll go a back five of Klein, Richards, Anderson, Gay, Mitchell. A midfield two of Decore and Schlapp. And then the front three, I think it'll be Ayew, Zaha, and Eze. I think he might change formation. Because I think he's going to be in the back of his mind thinking we need to just pick up points somehow. Even if we get a 0-0, we need to just pick up some points.
So, Daniel, who would your starting 11 be?
I wouldn't want it to be. But no choice to put Kepa in goal. Mendy's had surgery, and that silly nigga can't play because
they're both shit. They're both shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's put Kepa in goal now.
Have you not tried to do Gabby Slanina?
No, he played yesterday against Wolves, the under-21s, and he kept a clean sheet. So I would play him twice. I will be playing with them for the rest of the season, I think.
I think it's time for him to come to the first 11.
We'll see. For now, put Kepa in goal.
Kepa, okay. Who would you? What will your formation be first of all?
I'll play a back four with Badiashile and Silva as centre backs.
Okay. And who would your
Cucurella on the left?
Cucurella on the left, and
Lewis Hall on the right.
Okay. Your midfield?
It's got to be Jorginho and Kovacic, isn't it? That's the only ones we got available, man.
No, that just makes me violently ill. I'm not going to put Jennifer Lopez anywhere near that starting 11.
I don't know. It's hard to pick, to be fair. Who we got left? Oh, I'll say Chuameka and Amari Hutchinson.
And then up top?
Front two for Fofana and Aubameyang.
Oh, you're going with the 4-4-2.
Yeah. I think it suits us.
No, I'm going with the 4-3-3 still. A 4-3-3 attack. Big up yourself. I reckon we'll draw.
I'll
Big
take
up
the point.
yourself. I mean, the way we're playing, so would I.
I just said I'll take a 1-0 with an own goal. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is.
I'm going to a game tomorrow, by the way.
I'm watching the Chelsea ladies, man. I ain't watching those. I'll keep an eye on it.
Nah, just a good day out. Win, lose, or draw. Hey, Nathan, are you going to the game tomorrow?
No, Nate lives in Ireland. I believe JC might be down actually.
Right. So till the you're going to the Southampton game. You and me need to link up, man. No problem, G. So yeah, my preferred start. So what would? Okay, so your starting 11. Who do you think Graham Potter will put in the starting 11?
He'll probably just start the same team from last time, but put Jorginho in, and then Felix not in either, and put Schumacher in instead.
I'm gonna go with a 4-3-3. Kepa in goal. Back two of Benoit Badiashile and Thiago Silva. The fullbacks will be Marco Correa and Lewis Hall. The midfield, I'm going to put Mateo Kovacic. Mason Mount and Kai Havertz in that number 10. So I'm going with a 4-3-3 attack. And the front line. Will Mudryk be available?
He's got to get a work permit in that, isn't he? I think.
So if everything's sorted out, I'll have Mudryk on the left. Ziyech on the right. And Aubameyang up top.
Yeah, Mudryk won't be available, even if it's signed. Like it would probably take another day's clearance, I think.
Right. In that case, Chukwuemeka on the left, Ziyech on the right, and Aubameyang up top. Now, for the final part of this preview, score predictions. We'll start with you, Rich, since we always start with the guests.
I'm going to say an optimistic 1-1.
Optimistic.
Yeah.
Daniel.
I'll take that.
Daniel, what are we saying? It's Charity FC versus Charity FC.
I said 1-0 on goal. Whoever the centre back is for Palace from a corner.
I'm going for. Oh God. My head says a 1-1 draw, but my heart says an optimistic 2-1 win. You know what? I'm going to go with I'm going to go for an optimistic 2-1 win. Chat, let us know your scores. While they're doing that, Rich, what have you got coming up later today?
Sleep. Nah, I'm just out here gonna spend time with the wife. The kids just getting put to bed now as we speak. I don't know. I might do a watch along for this tomorrow. You know, not guaranteed. Depends how the day goes.
Hop onto my my podcast for a bit.
I'll see if I can do that later if I can. No guarantees.
Okay. No worries. No worries. Daniel, what have you got later?
Nothing. Not much to do.
Right. I'm going to put the podcast link in the live chat so all of you can subscribe. We go live in 40 minutes. Copy. Paste. So yeah, Daniel, I'll send you the link for that one as well.
Let's see if I can do it as well.
Okay. Look, I'll send you the link and you see if you can just tell me if you can jump on or not.
Yeah.
Anyway, so before we wrap up, Richard, where can people find you?
Big up Nippon as always, and big up Daniel as well. I hope you're both doing good. Thank you for this stream. So yeah, you can find me at Eagle Eyed Football on YouTube and the Twitter at the Mission Point in the right direction. There it is. That's the Twitter at Eagle Eyed on Twitter.
Daniel, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at CC Daniel MTG. Me and Abdallah are going to start bringing back Shed End Shotters soon. So.
Oh, involve me in that as well, please.
Yeah. I'm going to get you on sometime. Just got to sort everything out because we do different things in it. And remember to subscribe to Eagle Eye's channel, Nippin's channel, and Carefree Lewis's channel. That's it.
Big up. And you can find me on all those social media links in the news flash ticker below. And with that being said, I shall see you all in the next video. Come on, you please.
Hold that, Arsenal.